apologize to the organizers that having looked through the program, I was supposed to put a salu today. And I advised the official secretary that they'll spoil the James Bond suit that I have now. So, good evening. The Vice Chancellor of the Fiji National University, Professor Lynn Karza, members of the FNU Council and the NTPC Advisory Board, members of the Diplomatic Corps, permanent secretaries of various government ministries, the Director of the National Training and Productivity Center, Dr. Ismaili Katonivere, members of the 2022 FBEA panel of the review, leaders and executives from the private and public sectors, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Meu Sambulare, and good evening. I'm indeed honored and grateful for the invite extended to the newly appointed Vice Chancellor of the Fiji National University to join you all this evening as patron of the Fiji Business Excellence Award and to present the awards for the Fiji Business Excellence Award 2022. Tonight's celebration of achievement that have been attained through exceptional levels of business excellence in both private and public sectors. I proudly commend the Fiji Business Excellence Awards team for fulfilling its 23rd years of existence. We have witnessed and can attest to the incredible journey that ever-growing interest in the Fiji Business Excellence Award framework across all sectors in the country. As we mark this moment, I would like to remind us all that this awards framework, adapted from the Burbridge framework in the US, is one of the most important and comprehensive guides to organizational performance improvements and the achievements of superior goals. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fiji Business Excellence Framework and criteria plays an important role in strengthening Fiji's competitiveness, leadership, and adaptability to achieve excellence. The framework empowers organizations in Fiji to reach its goals. It demands the improvement of input and processes in order to achieve improved results and, in turn, competitive advantage in an ever-changing and demanding economic landscape the world all over. Fiji has seen more than 100 locally based organizations participating in the Fiji Business Excellence process, where more than 70% were from private sector and the remaining 30 from the public sector. I commend the National Training and Productivity Center for its support and vision in driving the productivity for the nation. To date, a total of 289 awards have been presented to around 150 applicants over the last 22 years. These organizations have benefited immensely from the participation in the award process and have continued to use the awards framework as an organizational self-assessment tool for recognition and achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, the impact of the recent global pandemic and the recovery process for many businesses have been challenging. But this is our reality. As we continue to recover and remain vulnerable to external and unseen factors, we must ensure that we improve our processes and results. We do so with sustainability, resilience, and future-proofing being the epicenter of our focus. Excellence is not an aim or trend. It should be a way of life and part of the ethos of any organization. While reciting and memorizing an organization's missions, vision, and values, excellence has been the order of the day for many. Progressive organizations focus investments on time, energy, being cost-effective, effective management, and leaders, and most importantly, understanding and embedding into its culture of ethos of excellence. In the wake of the lifting of the COVID-19 restrictions, we are thankful how far we have come in terms of economic growth and development. We hope that the support specifically given to the local businesses will continue the gains that have been made despite the situations they face. We see the great strides that many of our industries are taking to address the need for sustainability and resilience in business processes and the future-proofing to promote a proactive approach. Evidently, COVID-19 crisis impacted tourism and hospitality industry the most. Last week, I opened the Fiji Hotels and Tourism Action Association HOTAC trade show and the Tourism Talano Symposium in Danarau. The theme of that symposium was working towards a sustainable, marketable, agile, resilient, and travel-ready smart industry. I personally felt it rather apt to have such time for the industry. The recent global pandemic, the Ukraine-Russia crisis, and the climate disaster will not cease immediately. The onus is now on the organization at all levels to commit the attaining excellence through effective execution of business processes. At this juncture, it would not be remiss for me not to commend the National Training and Productivity Center of the Fiji National University for its tremendous contribution in promoting business excellence and productivity in Fiji. In my humble opinion, this is an important component that needs to gather greater momentum. The National and Training Productivity Center has been commendable custodian at the Fiji Business Excellence Program for the last 22 years, as it sets high standards and continuously raises the bar on its criteria and awards. I wish to commend the work of the Fiji Business Excellence Secretariat under the leadership of the Director of the National Training Productivity Center, Dr. Katonivere, and his team for continuing to uphold its national mandate and awards to vision enhance productivity and excellence in Fiji. On the same note, I wish to commend the hard work and commitment of the panel of the review members for their effort and guidance in ensuring the integrity, the neutrality, and the competency of awards is well maintained and upheld. To the Fiji Business Excellence Awards evaluators, who continue to make valuable contributions to the Business Excellence Award process, for the commitment to keep raising the bar of achievement. The winners that shall be announced today that have achieved their awards because they've met the high criteria being set. This is the second year that virtual evaluations have undertaken, and I have been reliably advised that it has been an effective process, with many of the organizations shifting their evaluation preferences based on the new opportunities and challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I wish to congratulate all the recipients of this year's Fiji Business Excellence Award. Tonight is about you. Congratulations. With these few words, it is my pleasure to declare the Fiji Business and Excellence Awards 2022 officially open.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Fiji, Ratu Wiliame Katonivere, the First Lady, Madam Philomena Katonivere, members of the Diplomatic Corps, FNU Council members, members of the 2022 Panel of Review for the Fiji Business Excellence Awards, Director of the National Training and Productivity Center, executives from the public and private sector, representatives from award-winning organizations, evaluators of the Fiji Business Excellence Awards, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Bula Vanaka, and a very good evening to you all. Tonight is a night of great celebration, and on behalf of the Fiji National University, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all to the 2022 Fiji Business Excellence Awards presentation night. I'm told that this year marks the 23rd year of the Fiji Business Excellence Awards, and I'm delighted to be here. This is my first year. It's the first time that I've attended these wonderful proceedings. And I think I'm just about probably the most excited person in the room. As you know, we're here tonight to recognise organisations that have really stood out due to their outstanding management capabilities that have brought the best out of their people, which in turn has resulted in superior performance through business excellence. Tonight is the pinnacle of their journey. It's the pinnacle of the journey that many of you have undertaken. I understand that many of you have given time, effort, and investment toward your individual business excellence programs. The outcome of tonight's awards ceremony attests to your concerted efforts as organisations. Tonight's award recipients and others like them have developed a habit of excellence. They've evolved business practices and management habits which have resulted in their outstanding performance over time. They've worked hard to nurture a culture of excellence, and this is an integral part of their organisational DNA. The common thread among all organisations recognised here today is the commitment of the top management's leadership and their uncompromising efforts to shepherd the entire organisation toward upholding their vision and values through superior customer service. In a globally competitive environment, excellence shows, and it shows businesses that have differentiated themselves. Companies that create more value in their products and services through innovation, expanding their markets, and diversifying into other areas. This will always make them thrive and outpace others. Therefore, one tool that can help organisations strengthen their management systems and processes holistically is the internationally benchmarked Business Excellence Framework. It provides standards for managing people, standards for innovation and service, which are key enablers to business excellence. I'm delighted to note that many organisations in Fiji have come to recognise the value of improvements, and several are adopting the Business Excellence Framework. The numbers continue to grow. The Fiji Business Excellence Awards, which were formerly called the Fiji Quality Awards, have come a long way, from a humble beginning to the successful award system that they are today. To date, 289 awards have been conferred to around 150 organisations. This year has seen the inclusion of just 2 new organisations. They'll be entering for the first time. Similar to last year, the FBEA Secretariat utilised the existing pool of evaluators to be part of the FBEA evaluation teams. A total of 8 teams were part of this year's evaluation process, and each team had 4 or 5 members in it. To date, a record number of 400 plus evaluators have been trained in the FBEA programme. These numbers continue to grow. Now to talk about the Green Sustainability Awards. I'm pleased to announce that tonight we will witness this new award, and it'll be presented to one of our applicants. This award is a special award and has been included by the Secretariat following lengthy discussions with the panels of review. Following deliberations, research and benchmarking on the award with similar world-class frameworks such as the US Malcolm Baldrige Award and the European Foundation for Quality Management Award, it was noted that the EFQM had gone a step further in incorporating CSR as a new category. That's social responsibility results. So, corporate social responsibility, CSR as we all know it, has moved from the periphery to the centre of the corporate agenda. The chairman of the panel of review has placed a lot of emphasis on social responsibilities for Fijian organisations and for everyone to take their cue. And they're taking their cue from the Honourable Prime Minister as Chair on Climate Change. I've been advised that the FBEA Secretariat had reached out to the top business excellence consultants, and these have included Mr. Paul Steele from the USA, who's a top consultant with Baldridge, Mr. George Wong, a renowned BE consultant from Singapore, and Mr. Michael Foss from New Zealand and the Dubai Chamber of Commerce. So to conclude, I'd like to commend all our applicant organisations for their untiring efforts and the evaluators for their dedication and commitment toward this award process. Many of you present this evening and the organisations you present are already on the business excellence journey. As Aristotle and Confucius have counselled, your collective commitment to excellence will help evolve and sustain habits and practices that will ensure success in the ever-changing business environment. Finally tonight, several organisations will be recognised for distinguishing themselves in business excellence. I congratulate them on their outstanding achievements and hope that they serve as aspiration for all of us to excel in our endeavours. I wish you all success in the awards that you have applied for. So thank you very much. Vanaka Vaka Levu.